Hey there, I'm Angela Sharpe.
And I'm Osei Kweku.
And welcome to the Daily Mix. Yay, we're going to have a good show today.
Yes, we are.
But
we need to talk about something.
We need to talk about something?
All right, you're taller than normal.
I am taller than
We're gonna
normal.
get to that later?
We're gonna let you know why in just a minute. But first, did you see my Blues?
Yeah, no,
they did
wow.
not make it to the playoffs.
I know.
We needed 1 point in the last game against Colorado, just 1 point.
How do you feel?
I feel sad. This is my 11th season with the St. Louis Blues, and every season you want to, go farther than you did the last. So making the playoffs is kind of one of those things you just assumed you were going to have.
I know, man.
And we didn't have it.
Unfortunately, but there's always next year.
I need you for a second.
Right.
And because of this, we lost on an away game, which means I didn't get to say, there's people there, like, you don't want to jinx it by saying, see you next season to people when you leave. So there are people there that you want to talk to, like the ushers and security guards and stuff like that. So if anybody's watching, I miss you already, and I will see you next season.
See you next season. Well, today I'm going to the Cardinals Media Day lunch.
Oh, that's right.
So
That's
that should
today.
be very cool at Busch Stadium.
Have you done that before?
Yes, I have done it. Actually,
Okay, so what does that entail?
Well, they just kind of familiarize you with the menu, what's going to be on the menu this upcoming season, and just the overall season. We talk about just everything that's going to, come up this year. Have a little fun. Familiarize
That's going to be
yourself with
exciting. So the next time you're on, you'll be able to tell us all
how it
all
went,
the news.
the new dishes that they have to offer. Yes, we've got you. All right.
We'll explain why I'm falling in just a little bit.
Okay. So let's keep it moving. If you plan on watching the game this Wednesday against the Brewers, you'll need to make sure you have a Facebook account.
That is right. This will be the first of at least 2 Cardinals games that'll be broadcast on Facebook only, thanks to a deal Facebook made with Major League Baseball.
That's right. Now, the social media giant announced last month that it had retained the exclusive rights to stream 25 games this season. So far, they've only released the schedule for the first 2 months, which includes 9 games.
That's right. In addition to this Wednesday's game, we now know that the May 30th game in Milwaukee will also be Facebook exclusive. Now, additional games will be announced throughout the season, so we'll have to wait and see if any more Cards games will be on their schedule.
Yep. If you plan on watching, all you need to do is log into Facebook and search for MLB Live. The games will be available to all Facebook users in the U.S. through Facebook Watch.
And if you prefer to listen to your games, no worries. KMOX and the Cardinals Radio Network will still be broadcasting the games as well. Have you heard? This is so cool. Have you heard about the mysterious pickle jar in Japan?
Yeah, that kind of threw me off. What's going on with that?
Okay, well, I found it. I was so excited about it.
Right. Apparently, this pickle jar has been making appearances on the ramp at 270 North in Manchester since sometime back in 2012.
That's right. Now, while the how and why of the pickle jar remains a mystery, one thing is for sure. They are bringing a community together.
Since 2014, Team Pickle, a Facebook fan page created for the pickle, has grown to include well over 2,000 members, and lately there's been a resurgence of pickle pictures and updates.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast, right? So it's been spotted everywhere. You can see some of the photos on your screen right now. I think that's really cool.
This is crazy. So it's just...
So it's pretty neat. There's just pickles there. So when you drive by on that ramp, you can see pickles. Now, if you're so inclined, you can keep up with the pickle saga by joining Team Pickle De Pere, Missouri on Facebook.
Go ahead, Team Pickle. Coming up later in the show,
we get to talk about why I look weird. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm trying to keep my balance because your guest Coach Lee today has put me in these marvelous shoes. Can you guys see these marvelous shoes?
You look like a superhero.
Right, well, I do. And it's not hard, but I can feel trying to keep my balance in these.
Yes.
So Coach Lee is here. They're Kangoo Jump events. They wear these shoes to work out.
Yeah.
And I can see how it's a workout because my core is engaged, just trying not to fall over. So
real workout there.
Make sure you keep it here for Coach Lee and to make sure I don't fall over.
All right, so let's get to today's Daily Mix.
Can you believe it's been 20 years since Bone Thugs and Harmony won a Grammy for Best Rap Performance for The Crossroads.
Unbelievable. That's
Right.
a big deal. And they're
You're
from
the music
Cleveland.
guy, right?
Yeah, in Cleveland. I grew up in Cleveland, so of course that's really special. It's going to be a big deal at the pageant.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
right.
Of course, the group has been together since the early 90s, and over the years, they've earned several awards. Bone Thugs is also the only artist to do acts with Eazy-E, Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., and Big Pun.
Wow, that's an impressive lineup right there. But here's the really exciting news, like he just mentioned. They're coming to St. Louis on May 20th. They'll be performing at the pageant.
Yep, doors open at 7 and showtime is 8 o'clock. Tickets are on sale now, and you can find out all you need to know by visiting thepageant.com.
That's pretty exciting. I always like that song, you
I
know?
like that.
You want
Like
to sing
that.
it a little bit for us?
Boom, 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 boom. All right, enough.
I was excited. All right. Metro riders in North St. Louis County will now have access to reading materials to enjoy during the ride, thanks to a partnership between several organizations, including the St. Louis County Library, the St. Louis Promise Zone, and Metro Transit.
Big. The 4 new community library boxes will be stocked with a variety of reading materials, including novels, nonfiction, children's books, and magazines. No library card is required to take a book, and there are no costs or due dates to worry about.
That's right. Borrowers can take as much time as they need to enjoy their selection. They're just asked to return the reading materials to a community library box when they're finished. It's that easy.
All right, that's not a bad idea.
It's a pretty cool
Should
idea. I mean, as
encourage
long
a
as
lot of
people return them when they're done, that's a great
Please
plan.
return them. Please return them, all right? The community boxes are part of the library's Recycled Reads program, which puts surplus reading materials into the community to make reading more convenient for those with busy schedules.
The new library boxes can be found at the North Hanley, Wellston, Rock Road, and North County Transit Centers.
Yep, if you're a runner or walker, maybe you've made tracks for the zoo a time or two over the years, but we're pretty sure you've never made tracks through the zoo.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting. They're about to change their course for the first time in 33 years. The St. Louis Zoo is switching things up with a brand new course for its annual run.
Now, runners and walkers will be able to enjoy some of the zoo's most notable features, including the antelope and giraffe habitats, historic hill, Centene, Grizzly Ridge, and more as they travel the new course.
In addition to the 5K race and walk, there will be a competitive 1-mile race for all ages, as well as a half-mile fun run for kids 7 to 12 and a quarter-mile fun run for kids 6 and under.
All of the races will begin in near the Living World at the corner of Art Hill and Government Drive. After the race, St. Louis Children's Hospital will have fun just like you at the zoo activities for kids to learn why it's important to take care of their bodies.
Make Tracks Through the Zoo will take place on Sunday, May 20th, starting with the 5K race at 7 a.m.
Registration is open now through race day, but you'll get the best deal if you sign up by April 16th. You can find out all the details at stlzoo.org/maketracks.
Yeah, check that out, especially if you're a runner.
Yeah,
I've never really
step
been a
in.
runner, but I wish I was.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind running through the zoo just to see what that experience is
Just to
like.
see it, yeah, that would be
Pretty
pretty
cool.
cool because they don't usually let you run.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm really excited about this next upcoming event. Now, this past December, I had Kenitha Williams on the show. She's the creator of Reloved Leather.
Right. That's the jewelry line that's been featured in several music videos and was included in the celebrity swag bags for this year's Golden Globes.
That's right, just like the cuff I'm wearing. This one right here. So she was here and she talked about bringing her Nashville style right here to Edwardsville with her new boutique, and that was in the works. It was called Sour Mash. Now, it opened its doors in February, and they've been really excited about the warm welcome they've received so far.
That's nice.
Right, it looks really cool, right? I
It
haven't
does.
made my way out to it yet, but it's so cool.
Okay. So Reloved Leather was the original conception?
Yeah, so Reloved Leather was what she was doing online.
Okay.
And then she decided to open this store where you get, all of the pieces that she does, like the cuff that I'm wearing, but also included clothes. And there's like a little area for singing and kind
Shout
of
out
really
to
bring in
Edwardsville.
Nashville. Yeah.
Shout out to Edwardsville and Sour Mash. And now it's time for the big grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony with the Ed Glenn Chamber of Commerce. And everyone is welcome to join in on the fun and fashion.
It's all taking place on Wednesday, April 18th, starting at 4, with the ribbon cutting followed by cocktails and acoustics. Sour Mash is located North Main Street in Edwardsville, Illinois. For more information on them, you can check them out on Facebook, sourmashboutique.com.
So, what do Moscow, Russia, Santiago, Chile, Lima, Peru, and St. Louis Missouri all have to do with each other?
That's a great question because that's a wide range of people right there.
According to American Express Travel, they're all among the 10 travel destinations that are trending the most right now.
That's pretty cool. Now, it's quite a mix-up of destination. Also on the list were Africa, Greece, the Netherlands, and Tahiti. In fact, the only other city in the U.S. to make the list was Savannah, Georgia.
Wow, that's strange. According to the site, travel to St. Louis is up 60% this spring thanks to our blooming botanical gardens and all of the great springtime events and festivals we have to offer.
That is awesome. And of course, we can't forget about all those great restaurants, live music, breweries, and of course, baseball. I think that's pretty awesome to see St. Louis on that list. I mean, that list is a wide range of places that you might want to go visit. It's really cool that St. Louis is one of those
I was
places.
like, wow, the way we got to make sure you're good. It was just interesting to see St. Louis just pop up like that, but good to know our botanical gardens are an attraction.
Yeah.
And St. Louis does have a lot of great festivals coming here. So speaking of springtime festivals, there are a couple coming up in a little over a week.
The St. Louis Earth Day Festival promises to leave you feeling inspired about progress that's being made to preserve our planet.
Yep. The 2-day event is a great chance to learn about sustainable products and services being offered by businesses and organizations right here in St. Louis. They'll also have great music and performances, art, and several hands-on educational activities.
And be sure to come hungry so you can enjoy the diverse food that will be available from the local Green Dining Alliance. Restaurants including organic, vegetarian, and vegan options will be available.
The St. Louis Earth Day Festival will take place on April 21st and 22nd from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., both days on the Muni grounds in Forest Park.
They're going to have a lot going on, so be sure to check out their website ahead of time. It can help you plan your visit. It's under the Festival tab at stlouisearthday.org.
Wow.
That's good. I love that we have so much going on here in St. Louis, and I think sometimes we might take that for granted.
Take it for granted, yeah.
So, let's go experience some of St. Louis.
Absolutely.
Another annual event taking place that weekend is the Missouri Botanical Gardens Chinese Culture Days.
Now, this festival of Chinese culture opens with a grand parade led by a 70-foot dancing dragon and features acrobats, square dances, tea and cooking demos, traditional artwork, and authentic regional cuisine.
Since 1996, the garden has been teaming with the Chinese Culture Education and Service Foundation to create this weekend celebration filled with colorful Chinese pageantry, history, and so much more. It looks awesome on the video that we're showing right now.
Can't wait to try the food right there. Yeah? You can enjoy all that Chinese Culture Days has to offer from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on both April 21st and 22nd. For more information, visit mobot.org.
Now, a new exhibit is opening at the St. Louis Science Center this weekend.
Destination Moon, the Apollo 11 mission, is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see more than 20 incredible artifacts from the mission, including the intact Apollo 11 command module, Columbia.
I was just at the Science Center for the watch party, and the Science Center is thrilled with this. This is going to be a big deal. You'll be able to discover what was inside the astronauts' red sets, see Buzz Aldrin's gloves, view a spacesuit, and learn about the moon mapping, and so much more.
This is especially exciting because the St. Louis Science Center is one of just 4 science museums nationwide that will have the opportunity to host this exhibit, which comes from the Smithsonian Institution Traveling Exhibition Service.
This is the first time in 46 years say that word.
The exhibit.
Thank you. Has left the museum and will be here in St. Louis from April 14th through September 3rd, which means it'll be here from the 49th anniversary of the moon landing in July. And that's why people at the Science Center were so excited.
That's big.
During the anniversary of this event, it'll be right here in St. Louis, which means, they're expecting a lot of people to come see it just because it coincides with that anniversary.
Right before the big 5-0, right? That's a big
that's
deal.
right.
So more about Destination Moon, visit the St. Louis Science Center at slsc.org.
All right, now we've been trying to keep me afloat all day on the show in my fancy shoes. It's time to invite Coach Lee and his Kangoo Jumps here to join us on the show and keep us all up to date on how I didn't die.
No, you made it through. Coach Lee, what's going on, man?
Hey, howdy.
Good. So tell us about yourself. This is very interesting. The shoes look futuristic, and I'm sure they do wonders, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My name is Coach Lee Johnson. I am a fitness instructor. I fell in love with Kangoo Jumps. I do a lot of classes at my gym, but I fell in love with Kangoo Jumps because when I was doing jumping jacks and things like that in a regular class, my joints start aching, and someone introduced me to try Kangoo Jumps. So I tried it and loved it, and it eliminates 80% impact on your joints. So it's a very great, fun workout. The boots are special.
Okay.
They definitely are.
Makes you
They're
feel really
they are
tall.
special. I mean, it is hard to kind of stand still in them, which is what I'm trying to do here. But that's not what you do in a class. You're not standing still
No,
typically.
right. We're doing a lot of different things. Jumping jacks, pendulums, knee ups, high knees. I create routines that flow with motivational music, and we sweat. And my class only takes 30 minutes, and you're done.
I like that.
Go
Now,
for
you're
30
already
minutes.
a fit guy.
Yes.
So were you already a fit guy before you found the Kangoo Jumps?
Yes.
Okay. But could this help someone like me who's maybe not the fittest of humans get kind of more in shape?
Yes, it's really good for your core, your posture. It's good for, it improves bone density, your cardiovascular system, your leg strength. It's good for your lymphatic drainage. So it has a lot of benefits. Equilibrium.
Well, it makes sense because I can actually, when he said posture, I'm like, because I am trying to stand up straight to keep myself balanced on these. So I could see how that would work. And my core, I can kind of feel that because I don't want to tumble to my doom here.
Right.
Now, what types of success stories have you seen? Like, have you seen a lot of people who've gotten into this program as, say, novices really have a lot of great results?
Right, they do. A lot of them are afraid to, when they see the boots, they think they'll fall over, but it takes about 5 minutes to get acclimated and about 5 sessions to really get used to it and flow with the routine that I have.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
he's
have
not
many
wrong.
routines.
When I put the boots on at first, I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. But we've been standing here this whole show, and yes, I've had to grab you a couple times, but I think if I were moving, I wouldn't have that same
Right,
falling over kind of aspect to it.
right, exactly.
So if people want to take the class, how does that work, and where would they go to get involved?
Okay, well, I hold the class Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and they can go online to get more information for 30 minutes. And they just come in, and I introduce them to the boots, show them how to put it on, things like that, go over the routine, and we go from there. Now, this event that's coming up this Friday evening and Saturday, this licensed Kangoo instructor from Atlanta, Kangoo Atlanta, she's coming down to host the class, and she's going to teach this class to beginners and advanced. So I just want everyone to come out and give Kangoo Jumps a try because it's really beneficial and it's a fun workout. And you can replace this with, and say bye-bye to other workouts.
Okay.
That's what I like, and you don't have to buy these straight away. I mean, you can if you want
Right.
to, but to take your class, you can just rent the boots, kind of get your feel for it. You can rent the boots for the day and kind of figure out if this is something you really want to go full-fledged into.
Right, exactly.
Where are you
Exactly.
located here in St. Louis?
I am at 206 Emmerling Drive, and that's in Cool Valley, next door to Express Scripts and Veteran College, right off of 70.
Okay. All right, and the upcoming events that are on the schedule right now are what?
Yep, it's Kangoo, Learn Kangoo this Friday, 6:30 until 7:30, 8 o'clock. I would like everyone to arrive at least 15, 30 minutes prior to the class to fill out waivers and get acclimated to the boots and get familiar. And the gymnasium is around the back, so there will be signs to let you know.
Well, we only have
where
a
to
few
go.
more minutes left. Do you want to show me some of the workouts we'll
demonstrations.
do?
Yes. Okay, let's just start off with some simple jogging in
All right.
place.
All right, see, I can do.
Right.
So this is easy. It was standing still that was hard.
Right. So now from this, let's bring it up higher. And these are high knees.
High knees, high knees, high knees, high knees.
And then let's take it down a bit and let's just jump. So from here, we're gonna go into the pendulum. And the pendulum, 1, 2, kick it
That
out.
one's harder. That one's harder to do, guys.
All right, and then let's do jumping jacks.
He's doing it like this.
Perfect. So there's a lot of things you can do. There's something I call the river tap. So this is more advanced.
All right, come on,
And
Amanda.
you
I'll
just-
just stand here.
That's just tapping forward.
Oh, see, now that would be fun. I'm not gonna try it, but it would be fun.
And then you have the back steps, the high knees,
Woo!
the
I'm
knee
already
ups.
sweating though, you guys.
Then you have the kick knee, stomp, stomp.
Oh, now that's
So
fancy.
there's a lot of things that we can do with these boots.
You can tell that he's in shape, and I am not in shape. That's what you can
okay.
tell. But that is really fun.
So it's a high-intense cardio workout.
It is.
All right.
It
That's
is.
why you need 30 minutes.
That's all.
How many calories do you think you can burn in that time?
Well, a few young ladies mentioned they burn probably 600, 700. It depends on your fitness level. I probably burn 400 easily.
I can see that because I'm out of breath. And we did that for all of what? A minute and a half?
Right.
So if I did that for 30 full minutes, dude, it's really fun. I think you totally should check it out.
Yes.
I know it looks weird, but man, this is fun.
It is.
Like I just want to run around in them now.
Coach Lee, tell them where they can get in touch with you.
You can get in touch with me through Facebook, Twitter, or you can call my cell phone, which is 314-482-1969. Or you can go to my website, coachleefitness.com.
And this Saturday is the big one where the ladies coming in.
Yes, Friday evening and Saturday morning.
Perfect. But if
Yep.
you can't make that, definitely check out Coach Lee.
Right.
He can take you through his own set of workouts.
And you must register online for this class for Friday and Saturday. My regular classes just show up.
Regular class show up, but if you want in on Friday and Saturday, check him out online.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Coach Lee, for teaching me how to do this and proving to everyone that I'm not in shape.
CoachLeeFitness.com, and check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, and drop us a line at the Daily Mix at stltv.net. .net. We want to hear from you.
That's right. That's going to do it for the Daily Mix. We keep it right here on STL TV and Experience St. Louis.